While the pandemic caused Georgia's unemployment rate to rise, one particular industry is now seeing a boom. Joe Henke explains how online shopping is creating thousands of new jobs in Georgia.
Many people's shopping habits changed during the COVID-19 pandemic, and with the holiday shopping season just around the corner, several companies are now preparing to hire thousands of people to deal with all of the orders. From Amazon to UPS and DHL, if you are looking for work, they want to see your resume. Christmas is 102 days away, but all of the above are hiring now.
37% of our people that start seasonally will turn into permanent jobs.
Atlanta-based UPS is hiring for 100,000 seasonal openings nationwide, with 5,000 jobs in Metro Atlanta and 7,000 statewide. Wages range from $14.50 to $21 per hour. Meanwhile, shipping rival DHL confirmed with 11 Alive today it is expanding in Atlanta and will move into a new 150,000 square foot distribution center near Hartselle-Jackson by the beginning of 2021. A company spokeswoman says DHL needs to fill 122 positions in Atlanta by November 1st and another 103 in time for peak holiday shipping. DHL projects its e-commerce shipments to jump 30 to 50% this year. Those numbers match a national online shopping spike during the COVID-19 pandemic. U.S. Department of Commerce numbers show online shopping jumped nearly 32% and more than 44% during the first and second quarters of 2020 compared to 2019.
These are not seasonal. These are going to be full-time and part-time regular jobs.
And Amazon today announced it is hiring for 100,000 new openings across the U.S. and Canada, including 4,000 jobs in the Atlanta area. With not only holiday shopping coming up, but the company confirming its yearly deal event Prime Day will take place in October. The Amazon jobs start at $15 per hour with benefits on day one. And for specifics on how to apply for the openings with UPS, DHL, and Amazon, as well as other companies that are hiring, such as FedEx, Walmart, and Home Depot, just click on this story right now on 11alive.com.